But because I took them as God on earth, whatever they say stands in my life. If they say go there, I will just automatically assume that God has spoken to me through them. And you know what? I was manipulated. Like I was used. I was really manipulated. I suffered loss. I suffered a lot of things because I lacked theoretical knowledge. I lacked the knowledge of Quran and I lacked the knowledge of the Bible. Therefore, they were able to use my weaknesses against me. What I don't know, they took an advantage of it. They took an advantage of my lack of knowledge, of my naiveness, and then dealt with me. You know, because I lack that knowledge. So, theoretical knowledge is very important. If you don't know, like I said, you don't know. And where you are lagging, that is where people will take an advantage of. I can tell you for free that I was taken an advantage of in different areas. When I discovered that I lack knowledge, then I began to learn. I began to go for knowledge. I began to get information. I began to understand myself better. I began to do things. I began to understand my identity. There are so many manipulative skills that they use for us while we're still young. But they think catch us, like it really works for us. But as we're growing and we begin to learn, then we start having light. Light start coming in. One doctor said, if you refuse knowledge, ignorance will deal with you. Dr. Ibn Damina said, if you refuse knowledge, ignorance will deal with you. Ignorance will take you to the public and disgrace you. Since you refuse knowledge, ignorance will take you to the public and disgrace you. You need to know some things, some basic things, so that you will not easily be manipulated. Like I said, my name is Oracle. I'm going to tell you the last one. I think I've talked about practical knowledge, theoretical knowledge. Then we have social knowledge. What is social knowledge? This social knowledge is the last one actually. And that is the knowledge that many of us do not have, we lack. Social knowledge has to do with the street knowledge, your social life. What is happening on the street? If you are not streetwise, you will also be dealt with. Like, you'll be dealt with. If you are a businessman and you're not streetwise, people that are street, they will deal with you. In fact, do you know you can stand like this? You are standing up. You are standing right in your presence. They are cheating you. Right in your presence, they are cheating you. And you will never know. The reason is because you don't have street knowledge. Especially if you have been over-pampered by your parents. You are not allowed to explore. You are not allowed to go out. You are not allowed to know how it is being done outside there. You are not allowed to be caged by religion. You are not allowed to believe that mixing with people is a sin. You are allowed to live your life. You are allowed to explore. You are allowed to make some mistakes. Then it will give you some certain social knowledge that when when they come from that angle, you know what to do. If you are standing like this, or you are sitting like this, and somebody is talking, and the person want to cheat you, you know. If the person is talking for his or her selfish interest, you know. But you can decide to overlook it. Some people may think that they have manipulated you, not knowing that you know what you are doing. Like, you can decide to overlook it. But you know what? What is bad is when they are manipulating you and you are singing their praises. When people are manipulating you and yet you are singing their praises, it happens to me. They were manipulating me and I was singing their praises. You can see the level of gullibility. That's because of lack of social knowledge. I do not understand social knowledge. I did. I know. Some of my friends who are street smart, it's very difficult, very, very difficult to manipulate them. The reason is they are street smart. If you don't have all this, have you heard that knowledge is power? Yes, actually, knowledge is power. You will know the truth. The truth that you know. That is, you will have the knowledge of the truth. Because you can actually learn the lies. And the lies that you know will deal with you. You can also learn the truth. And the truth that you learn, that truth that you learn is what will set you free. Nothing. It is not one power that will set you free. It is not one big anointing that will set you free. It's the truth that you know. What truth do you know about science? What truth do you know about the universe? What truth do you know? What principle do you have? Or what truth do you know about principles? What truth do you know about your health? We have been brainwashed to the point where some people do not even use drug. Or maybe herbs. Some people do not use it. The reason is this: they believe that they have faith to heal them. I understand. The same way you have faith to heal you, which I understand in some certain situation, is the same way God said, I created these herbs for your use. I created these herbs. These herbs I created, the same way God said, these herbs I created, they are for your use.